Go ahead, Duran.
Thanks. I heard Joe in there too. I believe the official count is 36, but Joe can confirm that, and I think there's going to be a plus or minus 5 in there.
Okay, thank you. That gives me an idea how many copies I have to make. All right, thank you, WB0MH.
Good evening. This is Whiskey Zero Delta Delta Zulu. Welcome to the Colorado Amateur Radio Emergency Services Region 3 District 2 net. Our district consists of Larimer and Weld counties. This net meets each Thursday evening on the 447-275 repeater, courtesy of the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. All stations with 70-centimeter privileges are invited to check in. All announcements about amateur radio-related activities, including club events and meetings, are welcome. This is a directed net, and all traffic will go through Net Control Station. This is Whiskey Zero Delta Delta Zulu. My name is Dave, and I am in Greeley. I will be your net control for this session of the net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic before we begin? When checking into the net, please give your call sign using the standard ITU phonetics followed by your name and your call's location. Stations with traffic for the net should indicate so during their check-in. I'll now start by taking check-ins from stations using battery or emergency power by call suffixes. Stations using battery emergency power with call suffixes Alpha through Zulu, please call.
Zero 50 Colorado boy, Mike, Fort Collins.
Loveland.
Alpha India 7, Papa Mike, AI 7 PM, Phil, Echolink.
This is Kilo Echo 0, Lima, Charlie, Kilo, KE0LCK, the other Mike from Windsor.
Kilo, Charlie 0, Quebec, Ida, Sam, Dave, and Frederick.
And I would like to acknowledge KF0CB Mike, WB0MH, also Mike, AI7PM, Phil, KE0LCK, another Mike, and KC0QIS. I also had a double with WB0MH. Doubling station, please go again.
That was QIS, I jumped back in.
Very good, Dave. Thank you. Any other stations using battery or emergency power Alpha through Zulu, please call.
This is Alpha Alpha 0, Mike X-Ray, Jason in Fort Collins.
This is Kilo Charlie 0, Zulu India Echo, Darren, Fort Collins.
This is Estes Park.
Estes Park station, I only got your, this is in Estes Park. Please come again with your name and call.
This is Whiskey Niner, India, November, Echo, Larry, Estes Park. This is Kilo Echo 0, Sierra to Victor, Bob in Estes Park.
The net would like to recognize W9INE Larry and Bob KE0S something V. Could you come back with your call, please?
Victor.
Yeah, I got the Victor. What was the middle letter on the suffix?
Is Delta.
And Kilo Echo 0 Sierra Delta Victor Bob. Any other check-ins using battery or emergency power Alpha through Zulu, please call.
Kilo Delta 0, Tango Yankee Uniform, Joe here.
KD0 TYU Joe, you also had a double under you doubling station. Please come again.
Alpha 0, Mike X-Ray. Jason in Fort Collins. I was the doubling station, I think.
No, very good. I got you in there, Jason. Any other stations, Alpha through Zulu, battery emergency power, please call.
Kilo Delta 0, Yankee Victor India. Greg in Loveland.
KD0YVI, Greg. We'll now move on to stations using commercial power, Alpha through Zulu, please call.
November 7, Golf Echo Sierra, Kevin in Fort Collins, one piece of business.
This is Zero Papa Quebec Mike Gary Estes Park Health.
This is W0 RMP Whiskey 0 Romeo Mike Papa Bob Estes Park Health.
This is
Form Juliet Kilo, Steve in Nunn, one announcement.
This is Whiskey 0 Delta Alpha Sierra, Dave in Fort Collins.
This is November 8, Juliet Alpha Yankee, Jay in Loveland, no traffic.
Okay, the net would like to recognize N7GES Kevin, W0RMP Bob, KD0UJK Steve, W0DAS Dave, N8JAYJ, PQM Gary. I didn't catch your prefix. Please come again.
Kilo Echo 0, Papa Quebec Mike Gary.
And KE0PQM, Gary. Any other stations, battery or emergency power or commercial power, Alpha through Zulu, please call.
Kilo Alpha 6, Echo Tango Echo, Jim in Loveland.
Kilo 6, Oscar Golf, at Estes Park.
Net would like to recognize KA6 ETE Jim and K6 OG. What was the name, K6 OG? Didn't quite make it. One more time. What was the name? You're still not quite making it in on the name.
Relay.
Go for it.
So his name is David in Estes Park, Kilo 6 Oscar Golf, and while you're at it, here's Kilo India 0, Kilo November, James in Loveland with traffic. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you for that relay, James. The net would like to recognize K6OG Dave and KI0KN James. Any other stations, all power, all suffix, please call.
This is D1DEG, Mike in Platteville.
Kilo Echo 0 Sierra Oscar Romeo, Mike in northwest of Waverly.
The net would like to recognize K1DEG Mike and KE0SOR Mike. Any other stations, all powers, all suffix, please call. Hearing none, we will now move on to net business. N7GES, Kevin, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Dave. This is more of a query. We've got a schedule essentially set up here for ARES net control. I just want to see if anybody is on for fourth Thursdays at this point. Okay, would any of my backup stations like to have a regular spot at this point, or as an option there? Actually, let's do this. Any of my backup stations like to do net control next week?
K0UJK, I'll do next Thursday.
Okay, thank you. Anybody that's interested in learning about net control and would like to be a backup station also, please contact me. We can always use other folks, and it's good training. So thank you very much, Steve. And I'll be around on the net for about 2 minutes. I'll be around after net for about 2 minutes. Thank you much. N7GES.
Thank you for that, Kevin, and thanks for keeping these nets running smoothly. James, KI0KN, you had an announcement for the net. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks very much. I'm here with a plea for help. One of the events that we support communications for is coming up here October 7th, Sunday, about 2 weeks out. It is the Horsetooth Ache, A-C-H-E. It is a rowing event where we put some hams along the ridge of Horsetooth Reservoir and a couple in boats, and just be the eyes and ears and safety folks for the sculling race. And I need someone to organize and run it this year. It's a very simple event, runs about 6:30 in the morning till noon on a Sunday, and they feed you a barbecue lunch. Very few people, you don't need very many volunteers, and we do have a crowd of regulars. More than happy to help hand off all the proper information and contact. So if this is something you'd be interested in doing, I would very much appreciate the help. I am going to be out of town. You can reach me at TechChair, TECHCHAIR, at NCARC.net. Or if you have a pen, phone number is 970-218 1315. And let people have the extra safety they need. Any questions there before I turn it back to Kevin? I'm sorry, back to Dave. Okay, hearing none, I hope that someone will be able to step up and take this great event. You don't need any experience even doing this. I will help you through all of it if you're one of the new folks and want to get your feet wet. I'd love to help you do that. It's a nice, calm, small event that's easy to get into, and it'll be a great first taste. So with that, I will turn it back to Dave, and thanks for the time, and thanks anybody that can help out. KI0KN, back to net.
Thank you for that, James. Steve, KD0UJK, do you want to announce the training this weekend?
Affirmative, this is KD0UJK. This is a final warning that we have quarterly training for ARES this Saturday at 9 a.m. at 2221 Timberline. That is the police building there, same place we've had the last two meetings. And then we'll have the last one for the year will be on December 1st, if you can't remember that. We're having it early because of, Christmas parties and things like that. So hope to see you all this Saturday for training. Shouldn't last more than an hour to an hour and a half at the most. Any questions? Okay, hearing none, back to you, Dave.
Thank you, Steve. KD0TYU, do you have anything for the net tonight?
Yes, thanks so much for taking that. I do appreciate that. I got a couple things. I sent out a note to all our Tier 3 people and anyone else. I need some people to give us some feedback on our set. That's emergency test. It's going to be October 6th, and actually you can do this from your house. It just means you're going to be calling in and doing a couple different things for me. So if you can do that, I really appreciate that. This does not have to mean you're going to have to go anywhere or anything. It's just basically you're going to report some things that probably aren't happening, but we'll kind of give you a clue on what it's all about. So send me an email at, I guess, president@ncarc.net, and I'll get you set up for that. Or you can get me at jhawley2 at msn.com. But I need about as many as I can get from both Weld and Larimer County. So let this drop for a minute. This is an annual requirement. If you read it in QST, this is what this is all about. And we're trying to get this thing all figured out. So please, if you can, please give us a hand with that. So with that, back to you, Dave. Thanks.
This is Whiskey Zero Delta Delta Zulu with the ARES Region 3 District 2 net. Do we have any late check-ins? All stations, all suffixes, please call now. Is there any late or missed business for the net tonight? Please call. Net Control would like to thank each station for checking in and to the net and to the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club for the use of their repeater this evening. All stations with appropriate privileges are invited to participate in the following nets. The statewide ARES HF net on Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. on a frequency of 3.810 megahertz, and the statewide ARES VHF net on Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. on the 145.310 Colorado Connection repeater using a tone of 88.5 hertz. Tonight we had 22 check-ins. The duration of the net was 20 minutes, and we had 4 announcements. This net will meet again next Thursday at 7 p.m. local on this repeater. 73, and good evening. The repeater is now open for general use. This is Whiskey 0 Delta Delta Zulu. This presentation was brought to you by the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.